now boarding at B4, Bravo 4. Lifting from
It's easy for me to satisfy myself. I'm a saint, but I got sinner problem. Oh, don't think I don't know how to do good. You see, the will is present to do good, but how to perform it, I find it hard, because I want to satisfy myself. I want to make sure that I'm happy. And if my happiness means your misery, I got a problem. Therefore, I must declare, oh, wretched man that I am.
Yeah, Dana? Yeah, I made it into Detroit. They got preachers on the radio, and it's 12 degrees with the wind chill. I sure hope you're right about this special getting me my own show. Now, this is not my idea of a vacation. Yeah, that Benjamin Banneker Smith is holding a press conference in about 30 minutes dealing with his St. Aubin Place development. I'm going to get down there and see if I can squeeze an interview out of him.
So finish the story.
Around this time last year, I had to go downtown, pick up a couple pennies from one of my guys. When I was done, I figured I'd hang out at the bar, have a few drinks. This girl comes in, sits down right next to me. She was nice, young, hot tamale. She had a camera with her, so to strike up conversation, I asked her what she was taking pictures of. Now, around this time, I was getting a lot of dough. It was back before you know who got killed. And I remember the first thing she ever asked me was why I had so many cell phones.
You always like to play dumb, don't you?
Her name was Nicole Saint Aubin.
Like the street on the east side?
Exactly.
What was she taking pictures of?
She never told me.
And you ain't think that was weird?
Let me tell you something, man. Life is weird. Like around the time I met Nicole, even though I was making money hand over fist, I wasn't right. I couldn't get used to being back in the free world. It was like I missed being in prison.
I know what you mean. You got them room service meals, big beautiful view of the yard, broad sending you fan mail every other day telling you how much they love you. Oh, that shit good, Al. Till you gotta go to sleep. Before I came home, last bunkie I had from Kalamazoo, he's a dope fiend. So he was giving me this shit at the nurse's station every other day to help him kick the raw habit he had. I seen him nodding off, so I used to beast him out of the motherfucking pill. And you go over there and get them pill, put them under your tongue. You come back to the spot, spit them bitches out. I take them motherfuckers, sleep like a baby.
You know why I couldn't sleep in there?
Why?
I used to think about women all the time.
Everybody think about fucking when they locked up.
No, I thought about being in love. The shit you think about in there. I thought when I got out, I wanted to have a harem.
But how long was this after you got out that you met Nicole?
Wasn't even a year.
You just ain't know no better.
So I started seeing her every day. Started taking her everywhere she wanted to go. After a couple months, I moved her in with me. Told her everything about myself.
That ain't scare her?
She used to love to help me count the money.
Who wouldn't?
With her, started to feel normal again. Felt like a real person for the first time in my life. And then
what?
I got occupied with other things. You know how it goes when it rains, it pours. Then they killed our guy that hurt me, you know?
That was my man. That was your dude.
Yeah, Then the money slowed down once they got him up out of here. I couldn't be at home with her as much. I couldn't watch her. I had to be out in the streets.
You had to get out there and go get that money.
That's right. Then she started acting strange at home. She stopped going to her college classes. All she'd do was sleep and play with her art supplies. That's what she majored in college, fine arts. I remember my favorite thing she ever made was these pictures she took of herself, different hair, different makeup.
The future will not be born on its own, like a baby from its mother. The future must be pulled from the womb of history. And with the construction of St. Aubin Place, that is exactly what we're doing. Now, I'm here to officially announce that we have secured the next phase of funding. Thank you. $10 million. Can I hear you, $10 million? I'd also like to announce that the city has cleared us to begin demolition on our phase 1 site of St. Aubin Place, which will eventually comprise retail, office space, and over 900 condo units. There you go. Please get up, relax. Oh, thank you. Thank you, appreciate it. Look, you guys hope it wasn't too boring, right?
You nailed it, Benjamin.
Oh, thank you,
What about
darling.
crime and safety? I mean, you're gonna be right near some of the poorest and highest crime census tracts in the country.
Well, what's known as a soft security perimeter will be implemented. Now, we're talking cameras and discreet security personnel will make sure that no one who's not there to spend money or to go to their condo unit gets within 1,000 feet of the development. You see, that's the beauty of developing in such a desolate area. I mean, there really is no neighborhood to get in the way. I mean, there isn't a soup kitchen or a methadone clinic within 2 miles. I mean, it's perfect. It's a clean slate. Oh, excuse me. I hope you don't think I'm rude, but Mr. Bernard from the Economics Commission needs my attention. And I know you don't want to make the money man wait, but listen, it's an excellent question.
Congratulations. Amazing. A spectacular project you've put together.
Well, come on, Arthur. None of this would have come to fruition without you, so thank you.
Well, you can thank us later tonight. I'm throwing you a celebration party / unofficial fundraiser for the mayor. I'll text you the info later today.
Yeah, do that. I'll be there.
Hi, just sign right here and also here, okay?
Darlene, who was that reporter that was asking questions?
Carter McBride from Global News Network. He says he wants an interview.
Do we need an interview?
Gotta do it. We need the publicity.
I thought everything was gonna be all right, but she just got sadder and sadder. At first, I thought maybe she was pregnant and just didn't want to tell me. Then I thought maybe she was getting high. Then, she just disappeared.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me you brought me here to tell me a story about a broad who up and left you and your little heart got broke?
I ain't say she left me, I said she disappeared. I came home one day, her clothes were in the closet, her cell phone was on the bed, but her body was gone. I didn't know if she got hit by a car or what. I even went to the police.
You went to the police?
I filed a missing persons report. I loved her, you know. It was the strangest thing I ever experienced.
Stranger in prison?
Stranger in prison. I felt like a boat floating out to sea away from the dock. All I could do was ride the streets and look for Nicole.
My editor says that this St. Aubin place is really avant-garde urban planning in a lot of ways. What do you say about that?
Oh, I think it'd be helpful if I give you a little bit of background. I mean, architecture in the post-World War II era in America was primarily about buildings that just conform to the natural landscape. I mean, Frank Lloyd Wright said it best when he said that buildings, too, are the children of earth and sun. But now my work is a refutation of that. I mean, St. Aubin Place is sort of a modern recapitulation of the ancient pyramids in Egypt. Yeah, I mean, my buildings are meant to really be a part of the landscape, but really to create a new landscape of their own where people are protected from the vagaries of nature and from strangers they don't need or wish to interact with.
So how you meet this Dr. Akbar you was telling me about?
I was sitting in a parole office playing chess with this guy I knew from the joint. We were going over some old Bobby Fischer games. You know, killing time waiting on the agent to call us. You don't seem like yourself, he was telling me. Your mind ain't as sharp as normal.
He could tell, huh?
Guy did 17 years in a joint. He had insight.
Of course.
So he gets to telling me about this Dr. Akbar I should go see. Said he's the top holistic psychiatrist in this part of the country.
What the fuck is a holistic psychiatrist?
In holistic medicine, the mind, body, and spirit form the trinity of your health. And a holistic doctor treats not just your body, but your mind and your spirit. I mean, I doubt if Akbar was an actual doctor per se, but I figured I'd give it a try. It couldn't hurt, right?
Sure. Right.
Here's the first strange thing. Akbar had a bodyguard. He would always frisk me before he let me in to see the doctor.
Let me tell you something. In 24 years, nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Babies in trash dumpsters, bodies with no hands and feet. I once saw a guy got his face chewed off by a pit bull. You know why? Because his buddy sicked a dog on him because he smoked up all this dope. Just one rock too many. Miss Mary, tell this nice young man what a hungry pit bull can do.
Oh, that isn't a pretty sight, Blue. But today we just have a regular run-of-the-mill murder.
Yeah, routine and typical. 2 black males shot in the head, vacant house on the east side. Where was that at, Miss Mary?
St. Aubin Street, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Something always strange happening over there, isn't it?
Oh, I got a story for you. A couple summers ago, found a body over there in the alley off of St. Aubin.
What?
Skeleton, really. Coroner said it was a 12-year-old girl. She had been stabbed all down in her bones.
Who did that?
Psh, who did it? We don't even know who she was. Couldn't match her to any missing persons report. 12-year-old girl goes missing. Nobody even noticed.
Come on now, Mr. McBride. Let's get out in the field and investigate this homicide. And you be sure and take scrupulous notes now. We gonna show you how this investigating is done.
The scarab beetle, the symbol of rebirth and reincarnation for the ancient Egyptians, equivalent to the cross for those who follow Jesus.
Quite a collection you got here, Akbar. This help you psychoanalyze people?
Do you believe in reincarnation?
Should I?
It is interesting to note that when the Egyptian pharaohs would die, they were entombed with all their worldly possessions. Their slaves and their wives were often killed and buried with them. Even in death, man does not want to relinquish his grip on what he may own. I understand you have lost someone, and in that loss of another, you have lost yourself.
That's about right. Just don't feel normal anymore.
Relax.
Is this appropriate for a medical visit?
My methods are calibrated on an individual basis.
What is this?
Absinthe. Popular among Europe's intelligentsia after the First World War. It helps prepare a person for internal journeys. You have led a violent life. The aura surrounds you.
That was when I was young.
Our mutual friend told me that you have a strong intellect. That is why I took the case. I am, for professional purposes, retired.
Have we begun?
Your girlfriend's name is Nicole Saint Aubin, is that correct?
How'd you know that?
I took the liberty of obtaining the missing persons report you filed with the Detroit Police Department. They are certainly less than thorough.
They didn't even call me back. And I'm not the police contacted type, you know what I mean? So it was something for me to call. I'd never been in love before.
What the hell's going on here? Get these goddamn people out of here. Why isn't your crime scene secure?
Detective. Just got here 10 minutes ago. Only people helping me are the techs on the inside.
Unbelievable.
What y'all doing out here? Y'all got some information or something? What's going on? Oh, so now y'all want to play quiet. Hopefully they'll kill one of you next time.
We all gotta go one day. You should put that in your story. That was a nice exchange, very biblical. They like that Bible talk in the ghetto. All right, what do we got here?
Someone shot him. Shot them both in the head and took their money.
Excellent work. You know who did it?
Someone who wanted the money.
Put the fagos down and find me some fingerprints.
Kinda. They ran out of fingerprint kits down at the evidence lab.
Great.
But we did find some slugs in the wall.
Probably the same slugs we're gonna pull out of their heads. Yeah, thanks for the help. Blue.
Ah, yes. Homicide raw. Even God likes to be ironic. These young boys were selling a little heroin, serving the community only the best.
Each crew stamps their brand names on their dope packs. We've been looking for the Homicide boys. They've been killing dope fiends since New Year's.
Well, Miss Mary, I think we solved our crime. What we have is a double homicide and the commission of a robbery. Took these boys' money and dope and shot off their faces.
Yeah, well, let's go find us some suspects. I'm sure the killer didn't get too far.